Assalamualaikum. So today we're going to work on constantly being in a powerful position. Okay. When sprinting, when going fast, when racing, if you're skating against someone who is immediately pushing, even if you're much stronger than them, if you're waiting, resetting, and then pushing, they'll be faster than you. So today it will be a little challenging, at times a little uncomfortable, but it's all exercises that will teach you to immediately be ready to push all the time. And we'll start out by finding the right position. So a little bit of what we did before. The first one's just a warm-up exercise, normal skating in the turns, but then on the straightaways, you find position rolling on one leg, one straightaway, one leg, the other straightaway, the other leg. When I yell, switch, you're gonna do the roll in the turns on one leg and on one leg in the other turn. Start the straightaway by finding the position, make sure it's correct, and then roll. I'll demonstrate.
Oke, jadi sebelum kalian ngangkat kaki, usahain posisinya benar dulu, baru kalian ngangkat setelah. Oke, jadi sebelum ngangkat kaki, usahain posisinya benar dulu. Dibelokan normal kayak biasa. Jadi kalau kalian mungkin nggak seimbang, nggak apa-apa. Jadi untuk dibelokkan sama kayak kemarin ya, tahan satu kaki. Diluruskan normal kayak biasa. Nah, di sini kaki kanan, di sini kaki kiri.
Okay, left leg, super good in the turns. You all go down at the position, you all extend, it looks really nice. Right leg, you go from this to not so nice. So even if you push perfectly with one leg, if you don't use the other, we only go half as fast. Okay. Even though it's a turn, even though it's on the other leg, think of it, we won't do it again, but if you do this at home, which I think you should, think of it as still the base position, so even it doesn't change from everything else. Go down in the position and then keep that and try and roll it out. I'll just demonstrate. So you start by position and then keep position. You see, it's the same rules here. Still down, still position. Much low. You can get super low. Now we're gonna move on to the straightaways. We're gonna do, we call it skater shuffle. So super fast switch from one leg to the other. As fast as you can without changing position. But notice how I don't jump, only switch. On skates, we don't want to go up. We want to push to the side. So here, this stays the same. No. Okay. I still think you don't have to be afraid of being on one leg. A lot of you take a little too much time from one skate to the other. That's not how you want to skate. Nobody skates like this. We want to be on one leg. So next exercise is the most simple exercise you've ever done. I think it's a great way before a training session to do it maybe once, maybe twice, or even do it at home. You don't need any space, you don't need any teammates, coaches to do it. You just stand on one leg for 1 minute. You can do it for 1 minute. It's a lot of ankle stability, knee stability, but these are the things that make you a good skater. We talk about all this position, the jumping, stability. A lot of it comes down to just having good control over our feet, our legs, our body. So we're all gonna stand on one leg for 1 minute. To stand on it. Don't do if it's a little shaky. If you really want it, pretend like it's super hot and your feet are gonna burn. It's lava. So even if you're tilting, you can still jump and save it. So really try and be focused on, if you lose position, fight for it.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to something more skating related. The next one is, what we just did was the fast switches. Immediately from one leg to the other, but we didn't have power. Now, we're gonna put power in it. So we're gonna do jumps up in the air. For this one, it's okay using a leg behind for balance, but make sure between each jump that you get low, you reset. So if you jump, take your time, reset.
Kalau kalian goyang.
So all of you did this basically perfectly. But if you're all perfect, I can go home. There's no need for me to be here. So you have to challenge yourself. Now we're gonna do it where you land on just one leg, but I wanna see some real jumps. Jump as high as you can almost. The next one, you're gonna jump high. If you can't land, if you lose position, balance, that's fine. What's important is that you make a strong jump from that position. Then maybe you have to do this once a week for the next year before you figure it out. That's okay. We're here to get better. So making mistakes, I probably make a few mistakes when I do it as well. So that's okay.
Lompat yang tinggi.
It's okay.
Lompat.
Lompat yang tinggi.
Hanya kesenangan saja kalau yang keseimbangan. Habis itu gantung dengan keseimbangan.
I promise you, if you do the one leg or the 1 minute, one leg stance a lot, this will be a lot easier. Because a big part of the reason why it's hard to land and steer is because we're a little shaky here. It's hard putting a whole body on a small little wheel. Did a lot of jumping, but I explained yesterday, if you don't push to the side, you're not gonna go fast. So now we're gonna make all this power stuff, turn it into a real push that can make us go fast. We're gonna do an exercise where we go from a high position, get low, use that power to go to the top, and then get high again. Low, side, high, side. It's difficult, so be really calm about it, be very kind of diligent, take your time, moving down, side, up, down, side, up. I'll demonstrate. Push to the side with it.
Oke, jadi
This is a crowded area.
everything we've done has been very controlled and calm, and you've been able to take your time, be calm, relaxed. But when we're skating in a race, you don't have the time to think about every move. You don't have the time to like, oh, let me just push perfectly to the side. You're stressed, and it has to be more natural. So we're gonna do some racing. We'll do 3 races. So we're gonna line up in groups. The race is only 100 meters. So we all start here, and the finish line is there. These races are the exercises we've done the whole time, but put into real action. So for the first race, you're not allowed to lift your wheels off the ground. And for the next race, you can only be on one skate the whole time. And then for the last race, you can only be on the other leg. For each race, you can take 2 normal steps, and then you gotta follow the rules.
Oke, jadi kalian cuma boleh ngangkat 2 kali.
Race 2. Yeah. Race 3.
3. Jalan di kaki kiri.
Let's go over here. Make groups of 5 skaters and line up.
Kita